Hey y'all, good morning. Welcome back to another video. I'm Meredith's Nurse Muriel. To my new subscribers, hey, how y'all doing? To my oldies but goodies, hey y'all. So y'all, it's like 6:25 in the morning. I'm getting ready to get dressed for work. I just showered. I actually washed my hair. That's why this is lifting, but I'll put that back down when I get in the car. I think I left my Ghost Bond glue in the car. I hope. If not, I'm gonna have to put a headband on. This hair is still dripping. I got my little heater on trying to dry it because I don't feel like blow drying it, and I want to kind of preserve this wet look. I sprayed some spritz on it, but I came in here this early just to show y'all. So I found this at like a Maxway Super 10. It's y'all can see what it is. And y'all, it was like $3.50, something like that. And it's only 7 ounces. But y'all, when I tell y'all this thing is nice and thick, it has a nice smell. It keeps you ash free all day. And y'all know things like this, when you find it at stores like Maxway Super 10, they tend to have a couple and they don't have anymore. So I went on Amazon, y'all, and I ordered a 3-pack of this because this thing works well. So I just wanted to show y'all. That's why I jumped on here. I just wanted to show y'all this so y'all can maybe order one or whatever, try it, tell me what you think. But this will be my go-to. I've been using body creams and just all kind of stuff, and that stuff, those body creams and stuff by Tree Hut and all that, and they were good, but you know, I would still notice a little ash later on, you know, in the day. But this right here, I'm telling y'all, just try one and see, and let me know. If you decide to try it, let me know what you think. Hey y'all, I'm on my lunch break. I don't know what's up with this traffic, but I'm ready to get to my soup and sandwich. It is almost 1 o'clock, 12:33. Now, in normal circumstances, I would not take a lunch break this early. Like when I work long-term care, I don't even take my lunch breaks till 2 o'clock, sometimes 3 o'clock. 2 o'clock. I say 2 o'clock, I'll normally take my lunch break. But I'm entered. What is going on? It must be a car accident. All right, y'all. I picked up my lunch. This is the cookie I be telling y'all about. It's pretty big. See those chunks of chocolate chip? And this is the soup. I got broccoli and cheese today. Now I got this sandwich is kind of small. I won't order the special. I guess when you order the special, you get a half a sandwich or a piece of sandwich. I'm used to getting a big sandwich. Yeah, I won't order this again. This sandwich is not, no, I normally have enough to take leftovers home. I don't know what this is going to do for me, y'all. I'm upset about that, but I chose the special today instead of selecting little pieces, like doing the sandwich separate, adding the soup. And that way I would have gotten a whole sandwich. And the sandwich is normally packed with meat too, but y'all, that little baby sandwich there. Luckily, the soup really be enough to keep me full. And then they give you some saltines. And I got a pickle around here somewhere. I'm trying to get it together, y'all, so I can eat and drive, because there was a traffic jam on my way here and I wasn't able to figure it out how to get here, and I wasted like 10-15 minutes in the traffic jam. So that's what I hate. It's like you go get lunch, half of your lunchtime is over by the time you go get lunch. But I ain't gonna let that deter me, y'all. I'm gonna eat in the car on the way going back there, which I hate doing on the go, because stuff spills in the car, stuff spills on my clothes. But I'm gonna try to be a little bit more sensible when I eat. So we are on our way, y'all. So I'm off tomorrow, so I got to go through and go get a copy of my kids' long form birth certificates, so I can send everything in for my benefits. Because I gotta show their birth certificates have, you know, so we can start getting our benefits. Outside of that, everything's going okay. I'm going to try to not pick any days up on my off days, because I thought I was actually off this weekend, but I'm not. I work Sunday. I'm off Saturday. I work Sunday. I was like, man, I really would have I thought I was out the whole weekend, so I don't think I'll be picking up any days at my PRN for the next 2 weeks. Hey y'all, so this is the next day. I think the last clip y'all saw, I was showing y'all what I got for lunch. Yeah, so the day went on, y'all. It was pretty boring. It was I work a boring job, y'all, and this is honestly, I would say this is someone's retirement job for real. When I tell you I was bored, and it wouldn't be so bad, you know, because I have a lot of downtime when I'm in long-term care. A lot of people say they don't, and I can totally understand. But wherever I work in long-term care, I have downtime enough to listen to a video or two. You know, all I do is look at videos and documentaries and stuff on YouTube. But at this particular job I have downtime, but I don't really have a space to just listen to videos on my own. Like, and you can't wear earbuds because it's a mental institution. They don't allow you to wear, well, a lot of places don't allow you to wear the earbuds, but you know, a lot of people get away with it in long-term care, but I really can't get away with it on this job. And so I was trying to sneak and listen to my videos and having it on so low yesterday because it's so boring, y'all. It is so boring. All I do is, I ain't gonna complain. That's my only issue, is it's so boring. I'd rather be so boring than to be. And it's probably because I work in geriatrics. Y'all know I'm gonna do my geri. I ain't doing them others. I ain't doing any other span of life. I can't work with y'all, but I'm gonna work with my geriatric patients. I love the job. Do not get me wrong. I love the job. It's just that the hours drag and drag. Ooh. Outside of that, like I said, I love my job. Was having a discussion with my coworkers yesterday. Y'all know now that I am not now that, because I am well into my 40s. I am past. I'm closer to 50 than I am 40. And we were having a discussion about retirement. And you know, there's someone running for president who wants to increase the retirement age to 70. I don't know who's voting for that person except those who are already getting their retirement. I don't know who in their right mind who would want to vote for someone who wants the retirement age to be 70. Especially someone like me who's looking into that part of my life. But so we were talking, and one of my coworkers said nobody should be working at 70. 70 is too old to be working. Now, we got to be kind of more sensitive about the things we say, y'all. You can't just say stuff like that. You cannot say that. 70 is not too old to be working. 70, I think, is too old to have to wait for your retirement to kick in. But 70 is not too old to be working, y'all. I mean, some people, and then what makes it worse is we have workers there who are older than 70 who are working, who are retired, and we're so bored at home and bored with everything that they came back to work. And mind you, the person that was saying that is 65, and you know, she didn't know that the person at 65, she didn't know that retirement age was 65 and that she could draw her retirement. She thought it was 68. And as far as I know, it's still 65. It hadn't increased to 68 yet. As far as I know, you can get your full retirement at 65. And so we were telling her this, and so she was like, she's going to call to find out, because if it's true, she about to go ahead and do full retirement, because she had already partially retired, went back to work full time, and ended up having to pay back because she was making over the amount that she was allowed to make. And so she didn't know that 65 was the age, and now that she knows, she's going to call to find out, because she said if 65 is the age, she gone. She's fully retiring. She's quitting this job or whatever. And but you know, she made the statement 70 is too old to be working. You got to be mindful what you say, y'all, because at that very moment there was someone who was over 70 working. Who was there working? She's over 70, and that lady got more spunk and more get up and go about herself then shit, I do it in my 40s. Like, she be ready to jump in and I don't be trying to do all that. So you just got to be mindful what you say. I was part of the conversation, and I was saying 70 is not too old to be working. 70 is too old to have to wait to get your retirement, because a lot of us been working since we were 16. So you mean to, and I told them, I said, with life expectancy being like 77, you're gonna tell me I only have 7 years, on average 7 years to enjoy my retirement? No ma'am. No ma'am. So I don't, they said that person that's running for presidency, who said that they got people backing them. I said, well, that must be people who are already receiving their retirement, or people who are already receiving their retirement, and whatever she's proposing won't affect them, because I don't know nobody who's looking at retirement and would vote for anyone who's looking at retirement, voting for her, and she's trying to push the retirement age up to 70. That's one of the conversations I had with my coworkers yesterday. We have some downtime. We had nothing to do but talk, y'all. But again, I don't like to talk too much to my coworkers because I don't want to get into too much. They were all amazed that my nails are press-ons. I guess they had been watching my nails since I've been working there, because they had said some comments about my nails and the nails before and whatever. And they were just so amazed that these were press-ons, y'all. So that was another conversation, and we started talking about pedicures and all that. And that conversation led into these fees that these businesses are charging us to spend our money. Like, I don't understand that you're charging me. Like one of the ladies, I told her, I said, I do press-ons with my nails, but I go to the shop to get my pedicures. And we ended up finding out we go to the same place. And I told her, I was like, but I always got to remember now to take cash, because they charge a fee for me to use debit at their shop. And she was like, I saw that. She said, I always use cash there, but I saw it's a fee. I said, yeah. And I said, I'm just not understanding all these fees that everybody got going on now when we swipe our card. And the place that I go to eat, because I told them, I think it's like a 2.7% fee at the nail salon for us to use our debit card. And then where I go to get lunch, I realized the other day that when I do my online orders, you can leave a tip or whatever. So first of all, that on its own is like, I'm not sitting and eating, I'm getting my food to go. You're suggesting the tip or whatever. Okay, cool, it's a suggestion, I don't have to tip. But on top of that, am I going the wrong way? But on top of, I think I'm going the wrong way. But on top of that, you have a convenience fee attached, and the convenience fee is almost $2. And I'm like, what is all these convenience fees that people got going on? I noticed anytime I order food online, there's a convenience fee. One of them had a dang on utensils fee, and I was like, what is all this, y'all? I'm feeling, I don't like this, because you're asking for a tip. And I always tip. I don't know why. I feel like I'm put on the spot, because they're going to know when I come in to pick up my food that I didn't tip. And even with like Subway, they know right then if you don't tip when you swipe your card, it asks you if you want to tip. So many businesses are asking for tips now, and it's like, y'all are charging me to spend my money with y'all. And it's like, so y'all, like, I understand when I'm sitting down and you're serving me drinks and stuff like that. I have no problem with that. I used to be a waitress, and I leave good tips. If I go somewhere to eat by myself, one person, I'm gonna leave like $7. If it's two people, if me and my son, when we go somewhere to eat, just me and him, it's $10 and up for both of us, automatic. 7 for me by myself, and 10 for him, and 10 and up for us two together. And if me and my rest of my kids go out, the tip is going to be 20 plus automatic. Like, if it's me and my other 3, we going out to eat, it's 20 plus automatic on the tip. But when I'm doing carry out, y'all, why are y'all already getting a convenience fee that I don't know where the hell that goes, and now y'all asking for a tip? And I feel like I'm put on the spot, because I go to that restaurant all the time to get my all the time while I'm working, I go to that restaurant for that soup and sandwich. And so they know me now, because I'm in there 3 times a week and I'm in uniform. They know me. They know my, when my ticket come up, they know I'm that person that's coming to get it. But they also see that I'm not leaving a tip. I'm not leaving a tip, y'all. And what is this convenience fee for? That's your tip. And yes, I am happy that there are people there who can provide that service, but it's a business, and y'all are making money off this business. and you're already charging me a convenience fee. At one point I was leaving a tip until I realized that this convenience fee was on there, and I stopped leaving a tip, y'all, because I feel some type of way. I really do. When I go to Waffle House, when I order online at Waffle House, they have all kind of service fees and this and that and tax, and then they got a little thing for you to leave a tip, y'all. When I order online, I stop leaving a tip. Now, if I go in store and order and you're real friendly and I'll leave a tip then, even if it's carry out. But when I do it online, I'm sorry, I'm not leaving a tip. I'm already patronizing your business, and I'm already paying this convenience fee you done attached to everything. Yeah, but anyway, so today I am off. My schedule is kind of sucky this week, and I don't like it, but I'm not going to complain. I'm going to go ahead and do it because I work. I worked yesterday. I'm off today. I go back for 2 days. I'm off 1 day, and then I go back for 2 days. And it wouldn't be so bad, y'all, except the job is so boring, like I said. It's like, oh, goodness. But I ain't going to talk about the job no more being boring, because I'm happy that I got the job, because I did the numbers. I calculated my paycheck that I'm going to be getting. My first paycheck should be pretty nice, y'all, and I should be able to only do my 3 days a week going forth if everything works out how it's supposed to work out with these paychecks. Yeah, if need be, like I had one of my coworkers ask me to come do a 6-hour shift today. I told her I wasn't able. Honestly, if I was off tomorrow, I would have split her shift with her, but being that I got to go back to this job tomorrow, I can't split the shift with her. But so I got to go get these birth certificates, because tomorrow actually is the last day to do this insurance stuff, and it take effect by the next by my paycheck or whatever. They basically want to, because I got until the 16th of this month to do the insurance. That'll be 30 days, but they want to go ahead and get their money out this check. You know, they want me to go ahead and start paying out the insurance out this check I'm getting. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that done while I'm off. I'm going to get these birth certificates. I think I came the wrong way, to be honest. I'm gonna see, is there a way to get where I need to. Let me just put it. Okay, y'all, I lived here for 10 years, y'all, and I still don't know my way around. I guess I don't know if that's a shame. That just goes to tell you that I'm really not interested. There's nothing wrong with the city I live in. Don't get me wrong. I come from a small town, and living in this city, I love it because of the stores. Because the stores are right there. When you used to drive an hour when you grew up, and you got to drive an hour and a half to get to a store like a Burlington or a Ross, or because they don't even have those in my hometown. They don't have Burlington. They don't have Ross. They don't have Marshalls, TJ Maxx. We don't have Home Depot. We don't have Old Navy. We don't have nothing in the town that I live in. We had to drive at least 30 minutes to an hour to get to any of those stores. So living in this city here where those stores are within 5, max 10 minutes from me, it's a good feeling, y'all. Don't get me wrong, but I have no social life up here. And it's because I do have peers here who I communicate with. Like, I need to call one of my peers today to see if she want to go do lunch. But it's like the majority of my peers are nurses, and they work a lot, and they always at work. Like me, they always at work. And so it's very rarely that I can catch one and we can go out to eat or something like that. And that's about all we do, is go out to eat. There's this bar down the road from my house. I actually should go there tonight. I might go tonight, to be honest. Go sit and have some drinks. Well, it's not conducive to my diet, but I guess I could get some vodka and some Diet Coke or something, and that would be okay. But I've been saying I was going to go there. That place has been there for like 5 years, y'all. And I've been in my house 6 years. The place has been there 5 years. I haven't gone yet. And I keep saying I'm going to go, and I haven't gone yet. But anyway, so I'm going to get these long form birth certificates, because only one of my kids has hers. And the rest of them, I don't know where they at. Therese probably tore them up. I think I got them before, because to get my kids their passports. So my son should have, Lord, he should have his, because he got his passport. Let me call him. I just remembered I can't call him because his phone is broken. No, so this is about to be, I'm pretty sure he got it because he got his passport, and that's a necessity in order to get your passport. But oh man, I hate to not get it, and then he tell me he don't know where it's at. And then I'm going to stop by the uniform store to see if I can find me maybe one more affordable uniform for uniform set for, I'm hoping like $25 or less. When I started this job, I ended up getting a pair of pants and a top for like 40% off. This is one of these more expensive uniform shops that a lot of people don't like to go to because they are costly. Like pants cost like $30, tops cost like $30, but I always end up finding a good deal when I go there. For one, they give you a discount if you work for certain places. I don't know, they don't let you use your employee discount on top of the clearance market, is one or the other, but the clearance price was a bigger discount than my employee discount. So I'm going to try to find another set, one more set. That way I can have 3 complete sets, one for each shift, and then I wash, and I'm hopefully don't have to buy anymore. I'll be getting my hands on some of those Eat Better Today benefits, if y'all know what I'm talking about. And so when they come through, I try to get them, y'all. I try to get them. So even though I just picked the grocery order up, what that was, Thursday or Friday, like I said, I got a grocery order to pick up today. What else can we talk about? Oh, so many of my new subscribers. I think I said in the beginning of this video who I am and what I do. But if I didn't, I'm a registered nurse who prefers long-term care. I've had new subscribers who said that they were thankful for my videos because they really can't find long-term care content out there on YouTube. And I don't know why, because y'all know how many nursing homes there is all across the United States. There are nurses. Ooh, my Walmart order is ready right on time. I can go get my uniform, everything while I'm out. Y'all know how many nursing homes there is across the United States? There are nurses in these nursing homes. I don't know why they're not out there making these videos, because there's probably more nursing homes where you live than there are hospitals. And I don't know why people aren't making videos about them. Probably because nursing homes get such a bad rap. People hate nursing homes, and I can understand. I don't want a person to work in a nursing home and feel like this is their default place of work. Like, I'm only here because, and until, like, when even though I've been in nursing home, y'all know I've been in nursing home for over 2 decades. I've been working in nursing homes over 2 decades. And it was never, I'm here until, or just because. It was always, I'm here. I'm here. If y'all know my story, I started as a CNA in the nursing home. When I became a nurse, I started as a nurse in the hospital. My first job as a nurse was in the hospital. And I chose to go back to the nursing home because I didn't like being an LPN in the hospital. I worked in a nursing home for decades and went back in the hospital as an RN. And after 9 months, after 30 days, I was already doubting it. I was like, I don't know about this. But I tried to give it a chance because, they say get that 1 year experience. And I tried, y'all. I tried to get that 4 year experience. But then C-19 hit on my 9th month, I think. And I was out them doors. And I went back to full-time in long-term care during C-19. And then they were just offering so much money for traveling nurses in acute care, and I was like, why not me? Why not now? So I went back into acute care to get, to brush up on my skills. I went back for about 5 or 6 months to kind of relearn the stuff that I had already forgotten. And once I did that, I took a travel assignment. But let me tell you, those 5 or 6 months when I went back into long-term care, I was miserable then. Again, I was miserable, but the goal was to get one of these good high-paying contracts, and that's what I did. I was able to get one. I snagged one, ended up getting canceled from that. I got my story of that on here too. But it made me, I was blessed to get those I was blessed to get that money that everybody was bragging about getting. I was blessed to get one of those good high-paying
in a quarter mile, turn left.
Even though it only lasted like 6 weeks, 7 weeks, something like that. But yeah, I've been in long-term care, and let me tell you, it was me working in the hospital, like I said in my other videos, that made me appreciate long-term care even more. Even more. You can't tell me nothing about long-term care. To me, long-term care, the worst thing about long-term care is
at the light, turn left onto West.
The worst thing about long-term care are the workers in it, not the patients. It's the workers. It's the CNAs. It's the LPNs. It's the RNs. It's the DONs. It's everything about the workers is the worst thing in long-term care. Because I can excuse a lot of the things that residents do, because a lot of them had dementia. A lot of they can't do for themselves, you know, and the only things they want, they just want to live the most productive life. Some of them don't want to do nothing to help themselves. Now, I ain't gonna lie, some of them don't want to do nothing. But even in that not wanting to do nothing, they're not harming anybody. Some of them are just trying to live their most productive life as they can. And the workers, y'all, some of these workers, some of the ways they talk to the residents, I be like, if you was to walk in and somebody was saying that to your grandmama, you would have a whole holy fit. But you talking to these people like this. This is somebody's grandmother. That's why I try to
take the next left.
What is the next left? Where am I? This don't look like the place that. All right, y'all. So the building was the right building. I was just behind it, but when I got in there, y'all, it was a standing room only. And they were taking people quicker who were paying cash. So I left. CVS was right across the street, so I went to the CVS to do cash back, and now I'm heading back. Y'all, it's standing room only. They got like 8 windows and 3 or 4 workers, so I can go on the limb and say they're probably hiring.
On the right.
The fee used to be $12. They've increased it to $17, so I can save myself $17 if he has his form. So I'm going to head to this uniform place, y'all. Try to find me a uniform. Once I pick my groceries up, I'm heading home. Well, I actually got to go to the library to print off one more thing about this retirement. I wonder if I can do it. Oh, do I have to print it off? I might have to print it off. So I got to stop by a lot. What did I get in my grocery order? Anything that would go bad sitting in the car? I don't think so. I didn't tell y'all. So I had decided for my youngest son, I was like, I was gonna let him stay out of school today. Y'all know I'm always giving him. He loves school, but I be feeling like, you know, lately I've been feeling like we hadn't really been doing stuff like we usually do. And I'm that type of parent. I be feeling once they're young like that and really under my care, I'll be wanting to get them out the house and do things with them. Even when my other kids were younger, we took trips and did this and did that. And my youngest son, I just feel like he be home so much, and he like to be out and about. Like during the summer, if y'all don't know, me and him, we ride. We be in the streets. We be riding. I get him out the house. And lately, I don't feel like I've been getting him out the house enough. So I was going to hold him from school today. And he was just going to ride around with me to handle this business. And then we were going to end up going out to eat or something. So I didn't wake him up this morning, but I tell y'all, my son loves school, child. My son woke himself up, and I told him, I said, you're not going to school today, you're going to hang out with me. Child, my son put them clothes on, put his booksack on and his hat, and I was like, well, dang. So you want to go to school, huh? So I ended up getting up out of the bed, getting myself dressed. I had to wash his face, brush his teeth, brush his hair, lotion his face and all. And I took him on to school. I was like, well, I guess he said, hell, he want to go to school. He don't want to hang out with me. Because I told him, I said, you're not going to school today. You're going to ride with me. Child, he went and put them clothes on and I had that booksack on his back and came in that room. So I sent him on to school. For those of y'all who may say, why are you holding up from school doing all this? This is his second senior year. If you're new here, my youngest son is autistic. And they are allowed to stay in school until they're 21. He's already done his full 4 years of high school. Last year, the 2022 to 23 was actually his senior year, but he's allowed to stay in until he's 21, and right now he's 19. So he has the rest of this year and then next year.
In 1,000 feet.
Next year, and he can stay in school. And so I was gonna pull him out this year because I had planned on moving. I was gonna pull him out last year because I had planned on moving last year, but I didn't end up moving. So being that we're in the same school district, he's familiar with those teachers. Go this year. It's convenient for me as well because he loves school, and while I'm working, that's time that my children have to like kind of free time for themselves. So I ain't gonna say have to deal with him, but don't really have to keep an eye on him. My kids, we work as a team when it comes to my youngest one. They help me out a whole lot as far as keeping an eye on him so that I can work. I don't have to worry about nobody getting him on the bus, getting him off, stuff like that. And when I'm off, I keep, you know, I Not all the time when I'm off, because on the weekends, y'all know I be at my guy house. I was able to get a whole outfit for $32, $38, a whole uniform. So there were a pair of joggers in there. I don't really wear, well, this is a shirt. This brand is Medicheek. I never heard of it. I think I got something this brand before here. It was originally $25.99, and I got it for $15. Child, lead drawstring cargo for $15.99. This top, it's almost like a silk almost feel to it. Ooh, look at the little design on the pocket with the zipper. That's cute. Yeah, I don't be trying to get them expensive brands, y'all. I just be trying to go to work. I don't be trying to do all that. But I know I could have went to Walmart, but Walmart seemed to wear out fast to me. They be rubbing between the legs and stuff. And this is the pants. They were cargo. They were the only kind they had on clearance. And these are Medicheek as well. They were originally priced $23.99, and I got them for $14.39. They got the pocket on, top pockets, then the pockets on the side, but they have this type of cargo at the bottom. Y'all, I ain't trying to look like the dang on Oompa Loompa things on, what do you call it? Charlie's Chocolate Factory. That's how I be thinking some big girls look in the cargo style like that. But now I got 3 solid steel blue uniforms, and I plan to wear them out until the damn fabric rub off. I don't plan to buy any more, y'all. So 3 shifts, 3 uniforms. That's the idea. I'll just have to wash them once a week. And when I do, if I pick up any time at my PRN, I'll just wear the other uniforms that I always had before. That, you know, I'm not one of them ones, and never will. Y'all already know me. I don't like spend too much money. Shit, that 32, I was kind of side-eyeing that, because I thought I was gonna come in here and spend like $25, like $12.50 each piece. It still wasn't real high, because I used to come in here when I first got the job at the hospital. I was in here spending $60 on one uniform, and I mean, I guess it's worth it, because some of those pieces, those steel blue pieces, are the pieces I still wear to this day. The only thing is that when they got a stain on it, was like the stain didn't come out, and child, it's like $60 down the damn drain. So now I just had to pick my grocery order. My son just threw me off, y'all, with that. Just gotta pick my grocery order up, and I gotta go to the library, and that's it for me for today. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything else. Yeah, I gotta do some things in my house, y'all. That's another thing. I gotta get some stuff done in my house, y'all. I bought my house 6 years ago. I got a lot of projects in there that I tried DIY, and I just totally effed them up. And now it's getting to the point where I hate to even look at some of the things I did. I ruined my steps. I gotta get the carpet taken up in my room, and take all the carpet up out my room, out of my closet, get my floors done in my room, repair and repaint my walls in my room, buy some of those shelves from Target that I see people were having on YouTube, put those in my closet, because I had so much stuff piled on my shelf in my closet that the shelf fell down. It's just a mess. My room does not look how a woman's room should look, especially one who's like real dainty and girly like me. It does not carry over well at all. And so I got a bedroom set, y'all saw in my garage for my new house. I took the carpet up out my living room because my dogs are so disrespectful. They are trained, but I'm lady. She does have a tendency to still urinate in the house. And although I have all the carpet taken up downstairs, I put an area rug down there. I bought that area rug, and she has urinated on it. And I was cleaning it, and then my carpet cleaner broke, and then I was using the handheld one. And my son was just like, please just take this out there. So I took it out. I got it in the garage. I'm going to give it a thorough cleaning, real good. I'm going to rent a carpet cleaner, and then I'm going to clean it, and then I'm going to just let it dry and roll it up and take that to my house when I move. That'll be at my house. I can't have any. Basically, when you have dogs, you should not have any carpet in your house. I'm just gonna take all the car, especially if you have dogs that shed. Lady sheds bad. And all the vacuum. We go through, like, I think I said in the video before, I go through like 5 vacuums a year. Just trying to stay on top of her shedding because she sheds so bad. And it was, and I went through like 2-3 carpet cleaners in a year. And it was, she was doing fine, but it's like, for some reason, she picks my room. She picks my room to want to use the bathroom on my carpet, and I don't understand why my room. So I'm getting the carpet took, and I've been cleaning it, y'all, with the handheld carpet cleaner or whatever. I keep doing it, but I don't know. I'm just going to take my carpet up altogether in my room, which I had planned to do it anyway, but it's to the point now. Because when I leave and go for the weekend and my door doesn't stay closed, she'll come in my room when I'm not home, and I just got to take that carpet up. And so that's going to be my next project. So I got so many things I'm trying to do. And it don't even cost much. I just been doing other things, but I'm just going to set aside about $700. So I think somebody probably going to charge me about $700 to do my stairs. So $700 to pay the person. Because I got a quote before. Somebody told me $500. It was during the pandemic, but it was a couple years ago. So I'm going to just set aside $700 and then go ahead and, let them tell me what materials I need and buy the materials, and then have that $700 set aside to pay them. If they don't charge me that much, cool. But if they do, I'll have it. Get them stairs redone. Because when you get tired of looking at certain things in your house, and I'm to the point where I'm tired. I'm tired of looking at my room, looking at the way it looks. My room was so beautiful. When I first decorated, it was beautiful. It was royal blue and white. It was beautiful. But my son tore up my vanity set. He put a hole in my wall. He's just, so many things he just really messed up my room, and I'm redoing my room to get it. That chair that I bought, that white Queen Anne style chair, I don't know if it's Queen Anne style, whatever that chair is. Y'all probably seen it in my videos. Like, he didn't mess that up. I guess, okay, when I was moving it, one of the legs like collapsed. And so when you sit on it, and me being a heavier girl, when I sit on it, sometimes the leg would continue to collapse because it was broken already at one time. And it's to the point where it got the boards under it so off level that now it just doesn't, it's no good. It needs to go. I might take that and start taking that stuff down stairs to the garage today, and I'm gonna start taking little things. I'm gonna start taking things down little by little to the garage until everything is out of my room. And I'm gonna pull up the carpet myself, me and my boys. I was thinking about trying to do the floor myself, but I have failed at DIY so many times. But they just make it look so easy on YouTube. I know I can put like laminate and stuff down, as far as like the ones that peel and stick. I just don't want my room to look so cheap when I don't want it to look cheap. So, hold on. What was I talking about? I know y'all tired of hearing me talk. Oh yeah, I gotta get my house done, y'all. It's really like, it's to the point where it's really disgusting me, for real. So I might even go today and rip the damn carpet up. That's how bad. I looked at it this morning. I was like, this don't make no damn sense. And I want to get my house fully done. I want my house that I'm in now to be, it's livable. Don't get me wrong. It's not slum or anything like that. But it's just the fact that I got so many things that need to be done. And I want it all done before I move. So when I leave that house and move into my other house, I leave that house just everything basically immaculate for my kids. But I'm gonna get it done, y'all. I just be having so many things in my mind that I want to do, and then it's like I gotta take my time and realize it's gonna take time to get these things done. Only thing I'm upset about is I've had plenty of time to do this, but I was putting everything else first. Like taking trips here and there, and going to stay nights here and there, and spending $300 here and there. I could have had my steps done a long time ago. I could have had my floors done a long time ago, but I was putting other things first. And not to say, not to say I shouldn't, because I work hard enough. So I work, so I deserve the breaks. But I really feel like, in the grand scheme of things, I would have rather seen my house, the things finished in my house before I, and now thinking about it, I would have rather got my stairs done than to take that trip to Mexico. I would have rather gotten the carpet taken up in my room, instead of the money I spent on some of those nights out, and just a little bunch of things. So that's what my mind is now, focused on getting that house straight. I know for a fact that it's gonna be straight before the end of this year. All these things I need done, I want to actually have it done before the summer. That car I'm making my payments on, I only got one more payment on it, y'all, and then that money will be going towards this truck to get this truck paid off. By the end of this year, I want this truck paid off. This truck is getting paid off. I'm going to be free of these 2 car payments by the end of this year. Well, one is going to be out this month right here. I'm making the last payment, and then this truck, I want to make my last. I want it to be paid off before the end of the year. And y'all, that will free up. That will free up about $700 a month for me in bills. Credit cards by summer, all of them will be paid off. Probably cut. They're going to be paid off, and then I should have, by then, I should have enough income, free income, to really be able to afford 2 homes. Because y'all know I'm going to get another house. I'm going to get me a mobile home, y'all. But anyway, I'm at the grocery store. After I leave here, I'm going to get my, I'm going to the library. Then I'll be home. This video is already too long, so I hope y'all enjoyed. Next video, I'm going to get more into nursing, because I know a lot of y'all come here for long-term care, and I haven't really been talking about long-term care. I do want to talk about my last shift that I worked, that night shift, because the doctor was trying my patience after I had already been on my 13th hour. He was trying my patience, and anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for viewing, and thank all y'all for commenting. Thank y'all for commenting as well. Y'all have a good day.